So this is the backdrop behind LinuxONE and what we brought to market back in August last year and have been amplifying out. In January, on the 26th, we did a huge relaunch of this platform, and you can see us here at Interconnect on the ecosystem booth. So what does LinuxONE mean? LinuxONE's a portfolio of software, hardware and services specifically designed for those mission-critical Linux workloads. So what we're seeing and some of the key sort of marketing threads is this Linux your way, Linux without limits and Linux without risk. So this is the tools you know and love, the things that you're used to from a open source and Linux perspective. So we're not making you compromise, we're not making you make choices. It's choose the hypervisor that you like, choose the virtual machine management systems that you like, choose the OpenStack, choose Chef, Puppet, choose whatever runtimes and development environments you want to talk about. All of that running on the platform so that we can deliver Linux your way. This Linux without limits, this is pushing on some of the architectural limits, and that's what we're going to spend some time focused on in more detail, and Mo's going to cover in his session. And then the without risk is really two elements. This is from a security point of view and from an availability point of view. So being able to bring cryptography and encryption technology built into the LinuxONE system that delivers that at hardware speed, but also being able to push on this thoughts around how we logically isolate workloads. So we're able to isolate workloads up to an EAL5 certification, and if you're in the government sector from a FIPS 140 perspective, that effectively means those workloads are separated from each other, effectively running on air-gapped servers. So really this ability to deliver the Linux you want, push on some of those architectural limits, and engineer out the risk. So the LinuxONE portfolio, you'll be able to see the rock copper box we've got on the ecosystem booth, but this is really a two-box portfolio, starting with the rock copper, designed for some of those entry-level projects, maybe looking at an initial workload, and then moving right up to the Emperor, where we're looking at data center-wide consolidation. So really the ability to grow and scale within the platform and bring that through. So one of the things we've been really focusing on, and we've got our booth here, the Ecosystem Pavilion, is really this focus on the ecosystem. It's Linux your way thought. Come on, take a seat, you know you want to. So, as I said, focus on technologies in the database space, the system of record, everything from Postgres, Maria, Mongo, right through to Node.js and WebSphere and DB2 from IBM, and also running on the LinuxONE platform is Oracle. Then that's systems of insight, Spark, Hadoop, Cognos and SPSS. And then from a management framework perspective, being able to leverage tools like VMware vRealize. Huge announcements and our collaboration with VMware this week at Interconnect around the VMware vRealize tools for how we deliver hybrid cloud. So from a LinuxONE perspective, that on-premise private cloud speed piece, and then how you connect out to a public cloud and manage that using VMware's tools. OpenStack, Chef, Puppet, Docker, you know, a lot of focus here on some of the management tools that people know and love. And then really as we move through here, being able to provide that choice, but always doing that around extreme scale, performance and availability. So as I said, I'm the warm-up man for Mo. He's definitely the brains of the outfit, and he's now going to talk to you about what we're seeing as we deploy some of these open source and NoSQL databases on LinuxONE.